Hello, this is Brian again. Welcome to my next installment of my Cactus Flats area hike. And I'm got from that peak right there, that's where I made that little class 3 move up to that boulder. So came down from the summit, shot a spotlight on trees on the Utah Juniper, which will be a different video set. So here I am, on the other side of this little dip, going up to this peak that I pointed out from the summit of that summit there. So now I'm climbing up this one here, trying to see how cool it looks up there. I find some interesting rocks here. Beautiful decomposing granite. Look at that. Look at the little flakes, shiny flakes in there. Looks like crystal. I'm not a rock expert. Kind of looks like flakes of gold, but if there are any rock experts out there, whether that's gold, pyrite, or just some shiny crystals or quartz, let me know in the comments. So that beautiful hike over here, I'm really, truly enjoying this. This is awesome. Found this little old dirt track here, so I kind of feel like I'm on some form of trail. I've seen some human artifacts, like an old fire pit. I saw a little area of charred brush. So obviously, this area, while being close to the highway, probably gets some visitation. So now what I'm doing is I'm following this dirt track, and it's starting to get loose here. I'm going to follow this up and see where this leads me. Beautiful up here, I'm telling you. Up to this little lip right here. Let's see what we got here. Maybe this was an old mining area. This area is riddled with mines. Let's see, where does this lead? Now, my next goal of the day is to get up there, try to find a logistical way to climb up it that doesn't drain me dry. As I see, this is an old dirt track, dirt road from back in the day. Probably a long abandoned Jeep road or something. Well, I'm sure this area's been pretty well explored. See some footprints earlier on. I think I see some footsteps here. So people come here, probably like me, looking for a place to go without the crowds of people. And here it is. I haven't seen one person the whole day. I've only been out here for maybe about 45 minutes. I haven't been out here for the whole day. Now, start looking for a route to get up that, one that's feasible. It's an old juniper trunk right here. An old Utah juniper. So let's see, what kind of neat stuff can I find here today? Besides awesome Utah junipers. I'm so used to seeing Sierra junipers, so sometimes it'll try to slip out like that. I'm just following this old bed here. See how close it can line me up to the ridge here. Start looking for a cross-country route to get up there. Breeze is kind of cool, but whew, the sun's getting warm. Well, could be a false summit here too. I'm gonna have to start looking for a climber's route. Well, I doubt there's any trail to get up there. But now I just got to look for the most logistical way to get up to the top of this. I was looking over towards the Granite Peaks area. Still want to do that this year. I don't know if I want to do that in the summertime though. Imagine that'd be brutally hot. It's about a 7,500 foot peak. Oh, here we go, Mojave Yucca, Yucca scadigera. Got these mixing in here with the Joshua trees, which are a little sparser here, but got some Mojave Yuccas here. I mean, without any trail and without me having a lot of experience in this area, I think I'd be maybe a little concerned, but I can use these landmarks here. This big flat area, I believe this is Cactus Flats. Use these ridges here, Highway 18 and the Gold Mountain Ridge over there as navigational aids on the way back. Because now, I believe that dirt track is long gone, so now I'm pretty much scrambling up, well, not scrambling yet, but hiking on my own. Species of Dudley there. Not sure what species of Dudley that is. I don't think that's... I always forget to bring my wildflower guide. I always forget to bring that and study up on an area before I come to it so I can have these identifications ready for if I see something that I could say, hey, this is Dudleya da 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 da. But that's not Dudleya pumila or Dudleya simosa. That's a different type of Dudleya. That might be one of the endemic ones, I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to watch my step where I walk so I don't end up dislodging any of those. But that could be one of the more endemic Dudleyas for all I know. If I find out what it is, I'll put the species in description if I can find out what that is. Very star-shaped rosette. This is gorgeous up here. It's definitely what I needed after being cooped up. I was worried that going hiking would be a problem, but I've seen a lot of people I've subscribed to on YouTube. They've been finding their ways. So they've been finding their ways of hiking without breaking the social distancing idea. So they can do it, I should be able to do it, and I'm doing it. And I'm glad I'm doing it. So now, going up this way would likely mean some class 3 scrambling. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for that over there. So, don't know if I want to do a sustained class 3 climb today. Did a little class 3 scrambling on the other little peak. Not much, but a little bit. Couple little moves. But definitely need to get back in these good habits of, taking on more challenging terrain. Because it could be a long time before hiking on actual trails might be a good idea. So, time to brush off the cross-country skills. I can definitely see signs of humans here. Pieces of glass shards. Not going to be completely free of stuff like that, but I'll tell you one thing, this is gorgeous over here. I think I'm going to head for that notch, get ready for some class 2, and then see where the high point is from there. I'll see you on my next little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start scrambling up those rocks and heading over towards that way. I'll see you then.